Hello and welcome to No One Knows Peter Except You, of course. This time in Question Time, Rocket League, we will be answering the question, what defines good and evil? So I've heard in philosophy that good and evil are weird concepts, because is evil, you could say, actually something? Does it actually mean anything on its own? Or is evil just an absence of good? And in the same regard, you can argue, is evil, if evil is an absence of good, is good just an absence of evil? Are they both intrinsically worth something? Can good be something that exists in its truest form? Or is it just an absence of evil? Because you could say, oh, that was good. You didn't kill that person. So you didn't do that evil action. So you could say that evil or good is defined as the absence of the other quality. And if good and evil are similarly worth something, or then, and you could argue that one is absence of the other, are they truly like pure that are actually worth something in themselves, or are good and evil just abstract things that don't mean anything? So the question is, what defines good and evil? Well, good things, how, if something's good, how do we know that it's good? It makes us feel content, like morally. So a good action is saving your life. And a good action is being charitable. A good action is saying nice and kind things. Why are all these things good? Well, it's sort of in line with what we agree to be. I'm trying to say what good is without using the word good. Well, it's actions that agree with us, and we think is the right thing to do. Good is it's like explaining what yellow is. Like, good is like, how can you define what good is without looking at something that is good, or just using another synonym? Good is great. What is a good thing? Goodness gracious me. Yeah, good. To be good is to respect other people and 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 not to be selfish, and it's I think good is being not thinking of yourself, but thinking of a theoretical ethical quantity. is thinking beyond yourself to think of an action, whether it's good or not. So, so that's what defines good. The definition of good is thinking about whether something is in line with your moral code. And what is morality? I don't know. But yeah, that's what good is. And evil is something which isn't in line with your moral code. So there's sort of opposites there. But if you don't know what your moral code is and what the point of it is, then you don't really know what. If you don't really have a morality, then you don't really have a good part and a bad part. So I think what defines good is people, or good and evil is people's morals. A sense of things being right and wrong. A sense of things having meaning. So goodness comes from the belief that things have meaning beyond just inanimate like objects in the universe, and being part of just humanity, beyond just being a person, like having values. Good is defined by the humane belief that things matter beyond the physical realm and have a sense of meaning. That's where goodness comes from. And the evil part is like an absence of good, you could say, or just a sense of how things don't sit well with you. It's just a inner sense of a gut feeling, good and evil. And it's difficult to explain, difficult to define. It's one of those things where everyone you ask will have a different definition of what good and evil are. But what do I personally believe? I think you can be good, but I'm not so keen on being evil, because I don't think it's that good. Not good, and it's not a good concept, and I can't help out on goals. That's not good. I can't get any credit for anything. I can sit on 130 points without any goals. That's not good. But just because it's not good doesn't mean it's evil. But you could argue that people who go to prison, they've done something evil. But is just acting selfishly and not thinking about morals, is that evil? If good and evil come from a moral world, then people who do evil things tend to just be like psychopaths and not have a moral code, and they just do things like kill people and stuff. And if evil and goodness are based on having a moral code, and people who do evil actions do it because they have an absence of a moral code, then can you be evil if you're ignoring a moral code when evil is defined by a morality? Which is an interesting concept, and I'll leave you with this. Thank you for watching. What defines good and evil? Your morality. How you think that becomes intrinsic values in themselves. And if there is no morality, there is no good and evil. And if there is no good, there is no evil. And if there is no evil, there is no good. So for goodness, my goodness. And that is what I'm going to be happy, content with. And good game. Thank you for watching. I love you, ciao. No. Scrap all of what I said. Good. What defines good is whether something is a good game or Rocket League. That's it. GG. Good game. Thank you. Bye now.